It is time now for better food, and we're talking about fall comfort food made easy.
Chef Rebekah Ziezmer is showing us some of her favorite meals that are perfect for family dinners. It's so great to see you. We haven't seen you, I think, since Valentine's Day.
No, it's been a minute. I haven't really gone anywhere since then.
We loved your hot chocolate bar, but now it's starting to get a little cooler, and I've noticed myself just craving like mac and cheese or pizza, and you have a blend.
Yes, best of both worlds. These are some fun fall recipes that are super easy to make with a few ingredients that kind of keep for a while. They're great for fall. I feel like last week, all of a sudden, overnight, it changed to fall. So we're kind of moving towards soups and mac and cheese. So this first recipe I want to show you, like you said, it is a pizza mac and cheese. It's a super simple recipe that doesn't require too many dirty dishes, which is what I really love. I'm just going to start by doing some non-stick spray in the pan. And then I've got a cheese sauce here that I've made. People think that cheese sauces are, they kind of scary, overwhelming. They're actually really easy. It's just some flour and butter and milk, and then all the cheese. All the cheese.
That looks delicious.
And what I love about this recipe is you actually take the dry pasta and mix it straight into the cheese sauce. And then you pour it into the pan, and then you're actually going to bake it. And so the pasta cooks in the cheese sauce, which makes it kind of extra delicious and indulgent. And it doesn't overcook that way.
I love that. It's one less step. You don't have to worry about boiling the pasta first.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Like I said, less pots and pans right now are great. Since I'm working from home, I don't want to have to do all the dishes. So pop that in the oven. And then I've got one here that's already been baked. And then after you pull it out after 30 minutes, we're going to top it with some fun pizza topping flavors. I've got some Hunt's diced tomatoes. I love Hunt's. They have a few different flavors. I'm using a basil oregano flavor here. Sprinkle some of those on top, and then just some green pepper and some pepperoni, and then you just top it all off with some mozzarella cheese. Pop it back in the oven, and so it's melted and bubbly, and you are good to go. And also you can do it up to this step and pop this in the freezer too. If you want to make two at once, pull it back on another night, and you have another meal ready to go.
That is fantastic. I noticed you had tin foil. Do you cook it with a tin foil on top of it, Rebekah?
Yes. So for the first 30 minutes, you're going to cook it covered, and then you take it off, and then you put it back in without the foil after you put all the pizza toppings on it.
Okay, great. Thank you.
And you've got another variation that's also comfort food.
Yes, and so this other mac and cheese, it's a spicy Italian sausage mac and cheese. This, I have Rotel in here actually, and you can kind of pick your spice level. So there's a Rotel with Serrano and a Rotel with habanero if you want to kick it up a notch. Or there's also a mild or fire roasted, or just the original is good too. But this is all made in actually an electric pressure cooker. So everything gets made in there. The pasta takes about 2 minutes to cook, so you can have dinner ready in less than 10 minutes. And again, one pot to clean, which is great. And all ingredients that are kind of you can have on hand in your pantry, and have everything kind of ready to go on any given night, which is great.
Awesome.
All right, and now you have a spicy corn soup.
Yes, fall is great time for soup. I love making soups. I love doing pureed soups. This is a spicy corn soup. It's got some corn in there that I've pureed together, and then also some corn that I've roasted to add in afterwards to kind of give it some texture. It's got, this uses Rotel as well. So if you notice the theme, there's lots of canned tomatoes going on here today because I have a ton in my pantry, like everyone else, I stocked up not too long ago. But I just topped it off with some crushed up tortilla chips to kind of give it some nice crunch. I love putting crunchy stuff on top of my soups. Adds a nice extra fun texture to the soup as well.
And can you use canned corn, or does it have to be fresh off the cob, Rebekah?
No, you can totally use canned corn. I've actually used, this is bird's eye frozen corn. I usually use frozen corn. It's easier for me to open a bag than open a can. And also I just think that frozen corn is a little bit better, but canned corn totally works fine. Absolutely.
Yeah, and frozen corn's great because if you throw it in something that's warm like that, it's cooked in just a minute or two. And a lot of these recipes, you've got chicken enchilada soup. And so a lot of this stuff is maybe some pantry meals, stuff that you can stock up on. You don't feel like going to the grocery store, and you've got things at home that you can make for your family.
Yes, exactly. This recipe I developed for Ready, Set, Eat earlier, probably back in March. And this actually uses a rotisserie chicken. So you can like get a rotisserie chicken for one night and then use all the leftover chicken and turn it into like a creamy chicken queso soup, which is fun. I love queso. It's got the Velveeta and Rotel in there, the original queso that we all grew up with, kind of turned into a soup, super warm, comforting. And again, all ingredients that you can kind of have on hand.
All right, you can find all of these recipes and more at ReadySetEat.com. Thank you so much, Rebekah, for being with us. Happy fall.
Thank you.
Thank you.